Seeing my reflection through the frosted glass, the coming years will answer the questions that I ask. Will I still live in this world the way that I do now? Will the world remain the same if I can change it? How? The world beyond my window changes every day. In my window refuge, I watch seasons slip away. Will the time pass quickly by? Will I notice when I'm old? Will the magic still be in my heart, the fantasy my soul? Changing reflection, changing reflection, changing.
My name is Alexandra. I sometimes live in a world of imagination. Sometimes I have nightmares. Sometimes I have adventures. I guess I have to go into my future to tell about my past.
And so, you mentioned last time that you'd been thinking about your sister. What's her name?
Amelia.
Do I detect a little contempt in your voice?
More than a little. It was all so long ago. She had so much power over me. She was so evil. Or at least that's the way she seemed to me. I'm sure her being evil was my construction. Oh, I don't know.
Constructed?
Yes, I know. Don't intellectualize. Just tell the story. Flow. All that stuff.
Yes.
You see, I'm afraid that Amelia grew up to be.
Yes?
Oh, I don't know. Not a monster, and not evil. I'm afraid she grew up to be.
What?
ordinary.
But you weren't ordinary, were you, Alexandra?
It seems like no time has passed. I remember I was thinking one day, how can I remember exactly what I was thinking on a particular day? I was thinking about how much I hated my sister. I almost never got lonely
because
I had two such very good friends,
even though they were only puppets, Larry and Isabel. I live with my two best friends, Larry and Isabel, in my room. My room is set up just the way I like it. I have all of my stuff right where I want it. I like to read, spend time in my fortress, and of course, dance. I'm a very good dancer. Larry and Isabel like to watch me dance, but Isabel thinks it's kind of weird. She gets all nervous and anxious about it. Oh, Larry, she seems so, so out of control when she dances. It makes me very, very nervous. But of course, good old Larry calms her down, as always. There now, Isabel. Alexandra just likes to dance. Don't you worry about it. Alexandra has everything under control. You know, I think my dancing makes Larry a little nervous too. It's kind of funny, really. My dancing makes both Larry and Isabel kind of nervous. But they almost always end up dancing along with me, and so do all my animal friends. I guess I'm really lucky to have so many good animal friends, and two very special friends, like Larry and Isabel. Believe me, I need very good friends on my side with her around. My sister, Amelia. I gotta...
We really do feel that you should clean up this room now, Alexandra.
Oh, certainly, Angel. I'll get right on it. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her! Amelia always says we. We think you should clean up your room. We think you should do this. We think you should do that. When she says we, she means her two evil friends, two creepy dolls named Spencer and Angelique. Amelia's two dolls are very strange and creepy. My sister Amelia is creepy too.
Hello, Spencer. Hello, Angelique. And how are we today? I have told Alexandra to clean up her room. I know how much you both hate sloppiness. What are you doing out of place? You do not have permission to be out of place.
My friends are not at all evil, far from it. They have their little quirks, of course. Larry is good-hearted and responsible, and sometimes he's just a little bit dull. And then, of course, there's Isabel. Isabel has an anxiety disorder. Sometimes she even has full-blown panic attacks. She is always very, very nervous. She shakes all the time. She's very ignorant about things, but Larry and I love her anyway. The three of us have a fortress. Sometimes we live in there for months at a time. We are safe in there, even when our enemies are around. I have another good friend besides Larry and Isabel. She's a couple years older than me. She's cool, except that she's also friends with Amelia. is Abigail. I call her Abs. She has alopecia universalis. She doesn't have any hair. She doesn't have any cancer or anything. She's extremely cool. Sometimes I send her on secret missions.
Hey, Al. Hey, Abs.
I have a job for you. You knew that one day you might have to perform a difficult service for me.
What is it that you wish me to do?
I want you to spy on Amelia. You know, Amelia of the Angels. Before any secret mission, we set the guards. The guards keep me safe in my fortress while Abigail goes on her secret missions. Setting the guards is a very precise, technical operation. When we are done setting the guards, Larry, Isabel, and I go into our fortress, where we have a very high-tech command center. We send Abigail out into the field. Then we wait to hear. I knew I could trust Abigail to do a good job of spying on Amelia.
Are you ready to go to the trial, Spencer? Angelique?
Target has left the driveway. I repeat, Target has left the driveway. Very soon now we will know what Amelia is up to. Abigail is our friend. She will spy on Amelia. So don't worry anymore, especially you, Isabel. Yes, now, Isabel. You know that Alexandra is right. As usual, Abigail is our friend and helper. I know, but Abigail has so many challenges. It must be so terrible to have alopecia universalis. Now, Isabel, Abigail has never let her rather unusual condition be much of a bother to her. Oh, I'm so sorry to be ignorant. Don't worry about it, Isabel. We love you even though you are ignorant. Don't we, Larry? By this time, we knew Amelia was up to something big. But we didn't know what it was. Central Command, do you read me? Central Command, do you read me? This is Central Command. I read you loud and clear. Continue surveillance. One day, Abigail told me she heard Amelia talking to those two creepy dolls of hers. I'll never forget it. Abigail said she was talking about going to a trial. Abigail didn't really understand it. A trial? But I could tell she was curious about what Amelia was up to. Central Command, do you read me? I read you loud and clear. Continue surveillance. See if you can find out what all this trial stuff is about. This is Central Command. This is Central Command. Continue surveillance. See if you can find out what she's up to. Check. I read you, Central Command. Abigail knew by then that Amelia was up to something. Something strange. She was going to perform some bizarre ritual.
Are you both ready to stand trial? The jury is here and ready to do their duty. 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 And of course, I will be your judge.
She had created fake versions of Larry and Isabel and was putting on a trial. She was plotting on a execution.
Who's there? Is anybody there?
What's going on here? Who are they?
It's none of your business who they are. I don't like it when people sneak up on me. You're working for her, aren't you?
I guess it was then that Abigail turned. She decided to join the enemy.
Hey, Az, what's going on?
Not much, Angel. I'm really hungry. You want to go get something to eat?
Sure, come on.
From then on, I didn't know if I could ever trust Abigail again. After that, things pretty much went back to normal, except that I didn't talk to Abigail for quite a while. I noticed that Larry and Isabel were getting closer. They seemed obsessed with each other. They were very much in love.
You are my reason to be, to live each day, to sleep each night. You are my reason to see sadness and joy, darkness and light. And if you ever go away, I wouldn't be able to tell night from day. You are my reason to be, to have and to hold until we grow old. You are my reason to be. You are my reason to be. You are my reason to be, to live each day, to sleep each night. You are my reason to see sadness and joy, darkness and light. And if you ever go away, I wouldn't be able to tell night from day. You are my reason to be, to have and to hold until we grow old. You are my reason to be. You are my reason to be. You are my reason to be, to live each day, to sleep each night. You are my reason to see sadness and joy, darkness and light. And if you ever go away, I wouldn't be able to tell night from day. You are my reason to be, to have and to hold until we grow old. You are my reason to be. You are my reason to be. You are my reason
My favorite place to read was by the fountain. So, what happened?
Oh, come on, Alexandra. Let it go. Okay, Al, I'm sorry. I had to leave the operation early. I went with Angel to continue my surveillance. Al, I have another idea. We can debrief the operation later. Al, we haven't done our collecting for research gig in a while. I could use some money. I mean, if you're not too mad at me. I understand if you are.
It's been a long time since we collected money for research. I just don't feel right when I'm not helping others. You know, Abigail?
Oh, I'm totally with you there, Al. I need the money, too. I'll go get my outfit. I'll be back in a minute.
Collecting money for research was one of our favorite schemes. Because Abigail didn't have any hair, we made people think she had cancer or something. Of course, we had to make her look sick, and I had to look honest and intelligent.
These should work. Abs, do I look honest? I don't look like anyone who would ever steal, do I? No, Al, you look completely trustworthy. You look exactly like someone who'd go collecting for research. I have to look sickly and pathetic so people will give us more money. I love money, Abs, but I love the thrill of the game even more.
What do you want?
Yes, sir. Today, sir, we are collecting for research for the poor sick children, and we were wondering if you had some extra cash that you could spare for us.
Dad, someone at the front door wants some money.
Can I help you? I don't know you. But you, I think I've seen you around the neighborhood. Aren't you the little girl who has alopecia?
Oh, I think you must have her confused with someone else. I'm sorry for troubling you. We'll come back at a more convenient time. Thank you for your time, sir.
We're gonna have to go to houses where they don't know us. Okay, just keep running.
May I help you? Hello, we are collecting for research. Is your mother or father home? I'm sure he'll be here in just a minute. Dad, there's 2 people here who want your money. Hello, sir. We are collecting money for research for the sick kids. Would you be so kind as to, would you give us some money?
I know you from somewhere. Both of you, I think. You two from a couple streets over, aren't you? Collecting money for research, huh? Running a con game's more like it. Running around trying to collect money from people? And where's the money go? Right into your own pockets.
Alexandra, do you ever think it's wrong for us to be collecting for research? We're just stealing from people. Do you ever think about that?
No, not really.
So, how much do we get?
We never made much money on our research scheme. After that day, I was pretty sure that Abigail was my friend again. Meanwhile, life went on as usual. I spent a lot of time in my room thinking about things. I had a very set routine when I was getting ready for bed. Everything had to be done in a certain order, and it had to be done right. If I did everything right, there was less of a chance that I would have nightmares. Sometimes I had terrible nightmares. One of the things that had to be done exactly right was I had to finish chewing my gum a certain number of times before I spit it out. The number of times I had to chew it depended on the time of year it was and what day of the week it was. I also had to blow a certain number of bubbles. That depended on the weather. Isabel thought I was a little crazy with my obsession to get all the numbers right. But as usual, they put up with my little quirks, including my before bedtime gum chewing routine. After that, I usually sat quietly with Larry and Isabel and tried to think pleasant thoughts so I wouldn't have a nightmare. Larry and Isabel both sometimes had nightmares too, especially Isabel, so I always had to make sure to comfort them and tell them that they were safe and that they should get some good sleep. Larry and Isabel always felt safer when I moved them close to my bed. I always wanted them to feel safe before they went to sleep. The last thing I always did was turn out the light. I always tried to get back in bed before the room was actually dark. I think it is possible to run faster than the speed of light. It's really all in the timing. Larry and Isabel couldn't sleep if the light was on. Good night, Larry. Good night, Isabel. Alexandra, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Alexandra, Alexandra, wake up, wake up, wake up. Alexandra, Abigail wants to kill you. Alexandra, I want to kill you. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. It took me a long time to recover from seeing that doll sitting there. It took me a long time to get over the pure shock of waking up and seeing him, looking at me. All I could think of was that, all by himself. He walked in while I was sleeping. He had walked in all by himself and sat down in that chair. Of course, after a while, I knew what really happened. I guess I knew that that doll hadn't just walked in and sat in that chair all by himself. I knew he must have had help. I knew that Amelia snuck in and put that doll there while I was asleep. It wasn't hard to solve that mystery. But the thing that I couldn't figure out was if she acted alone. Or if she had someone help. I knew Amelia had done it, but the way that doll had suddenly appeared in that chair while I was asleep, well, it had Abigail written all over it. Abigail, a traitor? Abigail, traitor. I knew what I had to do.
not sure what really happened that day. It seems like yesterday. It seems like a century ago.
How are you doing today, Claire? Claire, how are you doing today?
And so that is the story, at least as I remember it.
You've told me a great deal about yourself.
Oh, not really. It was all make-believe. False.
There's nothing more false than a true story. Goodbye, Alexandra.
See you in 2 weeks, Alexandra.
Come on, Claire, let's go home.
Seeing my reflection through the frosted glass, the coming years will answer the questions that I ask. Will love and to hold until we